says. Alright, so we're here with Caleb Partridge, which is Sea Magic. Yeah. So tell us how you got your rap name.
To be completely honest, man, I don't even know. I guess I was kind of stupid. Like 13 years old, I called myself Young C.
I remember that.
Trying to follow a trend. Everybody had Young in their name. And then once I realized that was stupid, I just took the C from it and then added another word to make it clever.
I like your explanation. So, me and you have a group, metaphorically speaking, and we're working on a mixtape right now. We don't even know what the fuck to call it yet, though. MS.
Bars.
We just
fire.
Yeah, fire. Super hot fire, I think, would be a good. Yeah, we call it super hot fire. You're listening now. Super hot fire out in 3 days.
It's gonna be a magical supernova.
It's not. Can you see magic in the Nova? I can. No, it's not gonna be out in 3 days. It'll probably be out in a couple months once I get my mic together working and all that stuff. So, what do you rap?
I don't know, man. I've always loved rap, so just kind of became a hobby or a pastime. It's fun to do.
Yeah, you're right. You got a point. Who inspired you to make music?
Probably gonna have to say Eminem. I know it makes me sound biased and mediocre because
you're white.
He was like, yeah, exactly.
but he's a good inspiration, man. He's got bars, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best. So
he can sing. He can do it all. He's won.
Exactly.
He's won a Grammy, more than one Grammy, obviously. I meant to say he won an Oscar. Like, yeah. Leonardo didn't even do that shit, man. So, yeah, he's a genius for sure. So
he's definitely a talented artist, man. Like, 172 million albums worldwide. Like,
not even realistic, really. The double diamond or something like that, 2 diamond albums, which is unheard of. And, yeah, what about mainstream artists right now? Who do you say inspires you? Not many, eh?
No, man. To be completely honest, like, the mainstream scene these days is pretty poop. Like,
it is pretty poop.
Everybody just sounds like I
gotta quit hustling. There's nothing to rap. Yeah, you can still bump it, I guess, but it's not.
Like, you can't even understand what they're saying half of the time. Like, Future, like, he's just crying out to people like, yo, like, I'm a depressed drug addict. Nobody wants to listen. Like, they're
nobody
just all bumping that hard-ass beat in the background. Like, nobody
cares.
Look at the
flicking their wrist. Like, you can't bump to that, man. You can't bump to that.
Man.
Look, artists that inspired you locally.
You're gonna have to say my homie Cashanova.
Ah, that's your boy. That's your boy.
And Trip, definitely. Dennis Collins, he's another dope local artist. Yeah,
for sure. He took me under his wing like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah,
definitely inspiring.
And St. David.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
St. David Farnsworth, man, he's actually one of the most dope local artists around.
Fuck, he can spit fast, eh?
Yeah.
And he's got a point. He's got a point every time he raps. I like it.
He makes inspirational rap, and that's what I like. And then probably the other one I'm gonna have to say is Jay Forbes. He's got that flow, that voice that everybody likes, and that's gonna get him somewhere. I mean, it already has. So
it has, yeah. He's making it really big out there, for sure. How old were you when you started rapping?
I was probably like 12 or 13.
Fuck, young age. I was 10, so. It's so hard to learn at that age, too.
Oh, I know. I was terrible, man.
We were fucking bums, man. We were chubs.
It was beat. I had absolutely no flow, man, and I was like single-syllable rhymes.
Every time.
And then I would only rhyme 2 rhymes in a row, and then I would move on to another rhyme. Like,
and that's it. You'd have no in rhymes. You'd have no. Yeah, man, we were whack. God damn it. Before MS even happened. Like, before MS was even thought of, we were just fucking shitting on music, man. Taking lyrical dumps. What's your take on the Moncton rap scene?
I don't know, man. When it comes to the Moncton rap scene, I just feel like none of the artists around here really want to help each other, man. They're all self-served. They're all about themselves. They don't give a shit.
All about their mains, right?
Yeah.
All about number one.
And
it's good to be like that, but it's also good to be a part of the community, right?
Exactly, because then, like, you ain't really gonna have a lot of beefs and stuff. Like, that ain't necessarily bad if you got skill, but like,
if you got skills that kills, it doesn't matter, right? But there's only 1 or 2 artists in town that have the skills to properly make it themselves, and yeah, I find a lot of them aren't doing anything for the community.
no, they're really not. Like I said,
Like Dry Night at the Snafu, that was huge. There were so many artists that went there. Like, I wish that happened again, but at the same time, the bar was just not the right place. You know what I mean?
It was greasy, man.
It was greasy. It was greasy. But I had fun doing it. I had fun doing it for sure.
Yeah, man. I performed there like 3 times, and each time I had fun. But like, I don't know.
Speaking of performing, I bet you can't wait till you're 19.
Oh, I really can't, man. Like,
by then we should have the mixtape out. We could do like a show.
I'm actually real pumped, man. Like, I just want to get out there and
like be heard.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Performing is just such a different environment, man. It's mind blowing, really.
Man.
Sometimes when you're up there, I don't know, so many different things happen. You can lose your breath. You got no hype man, and it's rough. And you learn a lot. You definitely learn a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, where do you plan on heading with the rap career?
I don't
Thinking
know,
of
man.
going national? Or do you think? What do you want to do?
To be completely honest, I don't really set any expectations for it, because then if it doesn't happen, well,
you're depressed. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, it's just something that I love to do, and if I ever made it somewheres with it, then that's fucking great. I'd be ecstatic. But if I don't, then I'm not going to be depressed about it, because I never set an expectation.
Cool. I like that. That's a good way to think about it. Favorite mainstream collaboration in the past 10 years, last decade.
I'm definitely gonna have to say that Eminem, Tech Nine, and Chris Calico killed it together on Speed. That was one of the most anticipated collabs ever for me. Like, as soon as I heard it was gonna happen, I was like,
it was a fantastic.
Tech Nine isn't that mainstream yet, but I mean, as soon as you got Eminem on your track, boom, it's mainstream.
Yeah, everybody's hearing it. But he killed that.
Yeah, like,
I didn't know anybody could rap that fast.
No,
it's not fair.
It's not even realistic.
Do you like battle rap?
Yeah, I like battle rap.
Like King of the Dot and OTS and stuff. Favorite battle rapper then? It's always a tough one. I know. So many talented rappers out there.
Probably gonna have to pick between Disaster.
It's my favorite.
I know this sounds kind of biased too, but Pat Stay, yeah,
that's alright, man. Pat Stay deserves everything. He's a monster. He has every element of battle rap. He's a monster, man. All of his schemes are genius, and he could fucking hit you with some personals, man.
I mean, I don't really agree with some of the personals that he's hit
I agree with all of them.
I mean, there were a couple, man, where he really took it too far. Like, I mean,
the autistic lines and stuff?
He even mentioned a line where he said, like, oh, I would never attack a defenseless person, because that's something that he would do, but yet he attacked his autistic brother who's defenseless.
Yeah, exactly. In the same battle, he fucked himself.
Yeah,
I think that's why he lost that battle.
He contradicted himself right as soon as he said that. Like,
and he didn't have crowd control one bit. Well, he did kind of have it, but not like Marbon did. Marbon had that crowd.
I mean, but as soon as he spit them autism lines, he kind of lost the crowd control.
It made me laugh so fucking much, though. Can't lie. Alright, so we have a sponsor. It's UHS Radio. It's an online radio station consisting of various artists around the world, which is primarily located in the Maritimes. And you can find it in the link I'll post with the video. But I'm sure you've heard it, eh? Me and you have a song in there, actually. Yeah, it's fucking... What do you think of that?
I think that's pretty dope, man. I mean, there's a lot of dope artists on there. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I like every single one of them, but I mean, everybody has their opinion, right? So don't shit on me for it. Like,
it's true. Fucking right. So our mixtape, what are we gonna do with that for the fans?
I don't know, man. We really need to find some dope.
The beats, what are you thinking on beats? Do you think really mainstream beats would work, or?
I think we could do a lot of really mainstream beats, but obviously we have to keep that underground sound to it as well.
Yes,
like,
for sure. For a mixtape, right?
Yeah.
Because I just put out a mixtape, part of my life, and I fucking didn't have you on it, and I should have. I swear to God I should have, too. I felt like a piece of shit afterwards. But yeah, we're
it's all
gonna.
good, man.
The mixtape we have is just. I think it should be like 12 tracks, just solid remixes,
Bars.
solid bars. I think that would be great. That'd be fantastic because we have like 9 or 10 songs that are all like that, and they're all insane.
Yeah, man.
Who do you want to feature with in town?
In town, I need to get a feature with St. David. Like, I've been talking about that with him for a long while now, and it's just never happened. Like, every single time, something would just come up, or, and it just never happened. I feel bad about that because he's really one of the dopest MCs in town, and I'd really love to do a collab
He
with
is
him.
dope. Yeah, me and him had a collab there with Concept. Good band. You heard that?
Yeah.
I love that track. Working with him is amazing. He's fucking so respectful of your content, and he has his own views, but he won't shit on you with them. He's a good guy. He's a good man, if you will. Okay, favorite battle you've ever seen?
I'm probably gonna have to say that one of my favorites was Disaster and Cannabis. I don't know. Even though Cannabis dissed Eminem, like, I really got nothing against him. He's actually got some funny ass bars, and I mean that's what mainly battle rap is about. Like,
Cannabis and Diz is fucking monsters.
Make the crowd laugh. If you can't make the crowd laugh, then why do you
Tom
battle rap?
Cruise mom's dudes. I feel you.
Some nasty ass wontons.
If you can't connect with the crowd, there's no point in it because they're such a huge part in battles.
But I mean, like, every single time the Disaster went in against him, obviously he destroyed him.
The hardest part about being in a battle was remembering the lyrics. Both times, that's how I fucked up. I could control the crowd. I could hit with the punches. It's just remembering the lyrics I have a problem with.
Exactly.
Everybody has their own thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick with the tracks for sure. For sure. What about you? You plan on having any battles soon?
I don't know, man. I don't really feel like the battle scene is for me because I don't know, just like you, I don't feel like if I ever froze on spot, the fact that I froze, I would
it'd destroy your mind.
It would destroy me, and then it'd be like hard to get back in there even once I remembered my lyrics. Like,
I've seen a lot of people do it too.
I'll be completely honest, like, not a lot of rappers will admit this, but I suck at freestyling.
Me too, man. I'm a horrible freestyler. I got like 4,000 writtens that I could just freestyle, but I can't freestyle like that, off the top of the head.
Man, like,
it's hard.
I mean, I'm not saying that I've never done it. Like, I've done a couple dope off the dome freestyles, but nothing major.
In town, who do you think's the best at freestyling off the top?
Definitely St. David.
You think so? I'm going with Trip. I'm going with Trip on that.
Yeah,
He's a monster. Man. Who do you think's gonna make it the biggest out of this town? You can hurt my feelings, man.
Nah, man. I don't really want to place any fingers on that one, like, because I just really hope that everybody gets to have their dream.
I feel you. That's an awesome answer, man. I hope so too. But if I had to choose, I'd say J Forbes, man. He's making moves.
Yeah, I mean, he's already made a lot.
He's on his sophomore album. He's on his sophomore album already.
Exactly, like, and he's got some dope music videos and like just stuff like that. Like, he's already made some big steps towards it.
And all of Canada, who's your favorite underground artist?
Probably gonna have to go with either Mad Child or Sunreal.
Sunreal. That's an answer I completely forgot about in my head. He's a monster, man.
Yeah.
And he connects with the fans so much differently than every other rapper.
Oh, I know.
Right, the nerd, like, it's great. And Mad Child, I don't know, he's been fucking up lately.
Yeah, lately
dissing Stomp Down Killers and shit. Oh, great drunk on stage. I've been there. I've been drunk on stage.
Yeah,
I've logged it out. It's not a good look, man.
I remember having to walk you home from that one. So.
Dude, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Being drunk on stage is the worst.
No, it definitely is. Like, I got nothing against having a few drinks just to take the edge off because, I mean, everybody can get nervous before they go and do their shit in front of a bunch of people, but like, if you're gonna go ahead and get sloshed before your show and then make an ass out of yourself, well, I mean, that's when you know that you shouldn't do that again.
That's when you know you shouldn't do it again after you do it once. I've never done it since. Well, I puked at an event afterwards, and yeah, I called myself Cashanova, and I think that's why MDB got the name. Fucking MDB. I love that guy though.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Got any questions for me? Why are you such a dick?
No.
I'm fucking with you.
So, when do you think you're gonna do your next professional recording?
Professional recording, definitely when Adimas comes through with the beats for my album. But I think once I get my album done, he's gonna be mixing down all my stuff, and I think I'll go to We Music Studios once or twice, get a video shot, right, and yeah, get it professionally recorded, as well as Tanner Repchel from 44 Productions said I could have a free video when I wanted. So,
well, that's dope.
That's awesome. You'll pay my way up there, and yeah, if you were to battle rap, who would you battle rap? Who would you love to battle rap?
That's a tough one, man. I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna have to say Voltron.
Voltron? Fuck yeah. Have you seen his last battle in Narco?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he ate him. Oh, he's the funniest fucking.
I do lyrical drive-bys while I skydive.
I swear, man. His crowd control that night was fucking fire, man.
Yeah.
He had complicated in the back of the room, like fucking grabbing his gut. Like, couldn't handle it.
God.
But yeah. So I think that's it for the questions. Anything else you want to say about yourself before we cut loose on the recording?
I don't know, man. I'm not too sure. Like, I'm not really one that likes to talk about myself a lot. You know?
I know, it looks weird. I know. Sometimes you gotta boast, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not the worst rapper, so.
It's true. It's true. You're one of the best in the city in my mind, so.
Yeah, man, you too, so.
Fucking right. Good times. I'll see you soon.